Good morning. I am D. Sangotin, Assistant Professor of Physics, SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. Today our case study topic is solar cells. So here we are going to study about introduction of solar cells, principle of solar cells, construction and working of solar cells, then types of solar cells, then first, second, third generation of solar cells, and advantages, disadvantages, and applications of solar cells. So introduction about solar cells. Solar cell is the photovoltaic device. So we all know that it will convert light energy into electrical energy. That is the basic principle of solar cells. These devices work on the principle of photovoltaic effect. So we all know that light energy converted to electrical energy. So we are working for conversion. So we have been working for conversion. We all need for materials. For example, PN junction diode. So in p-type materials, basically majority carries holes, n-type majority carries electrons. So PN junction in a semiconductor, due to the absorption of light radiation, is called a photovoltaic effect. This device based on this effect is called photovoltaic device. Then the principle of solar cells. The solar cells are based on the principle of photovoltaic effect. Very simple conversion, light energy to electrical energy. So the photovoltaic effect is the photo generation of charge carriers as a light absorption materials as a result of absorption of light radiation. So this diagram shows that the n-type, p-type materials. So once light energy is absorbed, then the electrons holes recombination process started. Finally, energy is converted to electrical energy. Then working of solar cells. When a solar panel exposed to sunlight, the light energies are absorbed by the semiconducting material, that is PN junction. Due to this absorption energy, the electrons are liberated and produce the external DC current. So we already discussed about this process. The amount of light energy absorbed by the material, then energy is converted to electrical energy due to the recombination of holes and electrons with the different types of materials. For example, silicon solar cells, dye-sensitive solar cells, and perovskite solar cells. So our principle is producing electrical energy. Then we are using different kind of materials. So basically we are need of less amounts, low cost, high efficiency solar cells. Then the types of solar cells. Basically there are three types of solar cells: monocrystalline, polycrystalline, amorphous silicon materials. So monocrystalline silicon cells produced from pure silicon materials. Then a polycrystalline solar cell, liquid silicon. Then raw materials are used to producing solar cells, solar energy. Then the amorphous silicon was obtained by depositing silicon film on the substrate like glass plate. So the efficiency of amorphous cells is much lower than the other two types of solar cells. As a result, they are used mainly in low power equipment such as watches, pocket calculators, these kind of materials. And the efficiency rate of these three types of solar cells: monocrystalline 14 to 17% efficiency, then polycrystalline 13 to 15, then amorphous means 5 to 7% efficiency is finally calculated. Then the generation of solar cells, we all know that first generation single junction solar cells limit efficiency 31%. Then depends upon the material and light absorption energy level, the efficiency slightly decreases from 16 to 19% or 14 to 15%, depends upon the layers. Then this diagram shows that the level of materials doped with PN junction diodes to improve the efficiency and reduce the cost of solar cells. So if you producing high efficiency solar cells, then cost of solar cells also very high, expensive. So we will work on perovskite, dye-sensitive solar cell by reducing the cost of solar cells. Then multi-junction solar cells, we all know that different type of layers doped with materials. So finally the conversion efficiency increases. We are also working for that low cost efficiency solar cells. And the advantages of solar cells: it is clean and non-polluting, it is a renewable energy, that is very important, quickly renewable energy. Then solar cells do not produce noise, they are totally silent. They require very little maintenance and they have long lifetime. They are no fuel cost or fuel supply problems. Then the disadvantages: solar cells are very expensive. So current research is going on producing low cost, high efficiency solar cells with a different type of materials. So finally, currently the silicon solar cells are very expensive. Energy has not to be stored in batteries, in air pollution, then they need large number of area, then sun does not shine consistently, then less efficient and costly equipment. The reliability depends on location also, disadvantage of producing solar cells, solar energy. Then applications, we all know that different kind of solar materials using currently for the real-time applications. So these all are the importance of solar cells. So solar energy, the principle of solar energy, that very simple, the light to electrical energy. But the process converting range, we are using different type of core material, then counter electrode material. Finally, we are producing high efficiency solar cells, but the cost of solar cells is still very high. Thank you.